there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing. If you see Black Hole Birdie...
Can we talk?
We don't toss troublemakers out of airlocks. We just throw them over the edge.
Birdie's a good...
Hey there. You a fan?
Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of notoriety.
Initiating Banter Protocol. Burbage 3001 is trained to recognize all board-approved actors. Greetings, fellow star. Your performance in Maverick Johnston's latest drama. Burbage 3001's programming is Freak Banter Protocol. Burbage 3001 was designed to disrupt. Burbage 3001. Anything Halcyon Helen can do. This unit has been programmed to simulate existential dread. Watch Burbage. This unit has not...
About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that would... Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to wait... You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philo... How does the scenery taste? Wait a moment. You're not wearing a bellhop's ID. No, this is curious indeed. Who are you? And how did you get in here? You're here to investigate me? Oh, I assure you, I'm nothing. That was a quote from the Retiree's Revenge, in which I... Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something a little more personal? Undergarment signatures have been popular of late, or... So I've heard. Do you mean to say you're not a fan? Well, then how did you get in here? The only Oh. Oh! Hello. Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you. You know, now that I look at you, ask me anything at all. I might even give you a Oh, have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave. I did indeed. With his acting protocols were not... The way he bungled about with that weapon of his hardly befitted a I'm quite certainly. How was it that Bellamy met her end? How awful. Whoever did this... I was meditating, of course. That's how I get into character. Respectfully, Inspector, it is rather counter... All actors have their... She taught me it for my role in The Unemployed Cometh. I had to lie. Needless to say, actually, only since I've been at the Colonial. The Unemployed Cometh was shot on sight. That makes it, I cannot... I'll answer whatever. Bellamy has been my co-star throughout. In fact, I cannot name a single role in the last 10 years that did not involve her. Oh, it wasn't And don't think I haven't picked up on your tone. Resenting Bellamy is one thing, but killing her is another complete... Oh, come now, Inspector. What do you take me for? I suppose that is enough. I'm sure you're joking. Perhaps I'm not in my prime, but you've no doubt seen... You think... Come now, I'm sure I would... Did you ever see me in The Masked Marketeer? And who could forget From Halcyon with... I think that's... If you're going to come out... that can't be. Did you ever see me in The Masked... And who could forget From Halcyon... Yes, that would be Burbage 3... It's hard... that... Did you... And who... What can I say?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Discrepancy detected. This bottle, recently discarded. Chemical analysis complete. Oil, terrore. Blood, terrore. Unidentifiable biological fluids.
I'm starting to see why you keep a doctor.
This unit's chemical analysis agrees with your assessment. Inspector, these substances cause extreme gastrointestinal distress. This bottle contained Rizzo's Spectrum vodka. The presence of
You're here. I hope... Ask me anything at all.
Zeke Hannigan, Rizzo's Ranger's 16th back. Pleased to meet you. What can I do for you? Oh, you must... It's a damn shame about Miss Helen. She was always real... Birdie's taking it pretty hard. Miss... So, what did you want to know? I'm ashamed to admit it, but... Me and a couple of... We didn't do anything serious, just a bit of pranks and vandalism. Guess Constable Keene saw things a bit differently. No, we lost him somewhere along the way. But he was definitely... Oh, Birdie was mad about Helen. He was certifiable. The big galoot loved Helen about as much as he loved the game. Helen kept Birdie steady. What? Law, no. Birdie's got a fierce... Miss Helen was outspoken. She made her share just between you and me. What can I do for you? About half my life. You know I was named third most... Except for the guys who came in first. I spent the last season in... Since it's the off-season, we're helping support the launch of Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. Just between you and me.
Top-rungers are into some weird shit.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Multiple discrepancies detected. First discrepancy. Woolly cows are an import species for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. And second discrepancy. This woolly cow is dangerously inebriated with Rizzo Spectrum vodka. Alcohol sanguinization rate. An accurate observation, Inspector. This woolly cow is suffering. A brief survey of this area reveals that the most recent occupants were insufficient data. A brief survey of localized property damage. Divided. This unit was likely occupied by every member of the Rizzo's Rangers.
So, sneak onto a lost colony ship and skip it across the system? What could go wrong?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. A single footprint. Size 10. Tossball cleats. The soil in this residue contains a very high concentration of... Well done, Inspector. The weather monitoring station at the pilot house substitutes for it. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The charred fragments of a letter lies at the bottom of this wastebasket. Unfortunately, most of the writing is beyond recovery.
Ooh, maybe they had to put a body in storage. That would be fun.
Someone burned this letter shortly after Halcyon.
Nice. Nice going. You gotta teach me that.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you.
No, I ain't. What the hell? Yes, I am supposed to be here. No, I don't. That'd be my fault.
Maybe you haven't heard, but we're in the middle of a lock. Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization, coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't tightly wound? Tightly wound? Damn right, I'm fine. I'm going to my calm place, where there's peace and quiet. On behalf of Slug, I'd like to apologize for that outburst, as well as all of my future outbursts. Yes, between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 Slug agents I can trust with more friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else? He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint. Clever.
make him regret it. Down they go.
Hiding. Scared.
The last of them.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The garb on this security guard identifies him as... This security guard has experienced premature expiration.
At least he gave his life.
Timeline discrepancy. This guard also expired prematurely. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Can we talk?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This card also expired prematurely.
maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operations.
Sorry, can't talk. We're busy having a...
And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my Insta coffee maker too?
hold that asinine thought. Who is this...
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this lass. I think it's mightily more likely that she's under your payroll. You'd have burned down what you haven't already.
I see. Just a visitor, then. Congratulations, Hathaway. Not every...
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated... Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that. Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least. Something I can do for you? Yeah, just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, but between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, and, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable...
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean. Thank the law. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect...
You're back, I see.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing...
How's the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet? So? There's something else you need to know? Got a lot of dead saplings that'll cost us a lot of bits. The mechanicals were hacked. They're pretty much running amok. That said, the tower processing console is complete...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's Rizzo's! Welcome to the Purple...
I can't tell if she's happy.
I sure am! Good lamps you got on you to take notice. Oh, that? I call it my little passenger. I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when... Don't you dare! Or I'll cut... Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I just felt this urge to protect my little passenger, even if it means hurting you. Couple of days. Ever since it showed up, I really can't imagine life. I don't know. It just appeared. Sometimes I wonder how it showed up, and I start to worry. But Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Our alcohol stocks are larger than ever, and a good... Thanks for visiting. Now I'd love to get... I'm so glad you asked. Our orchards are the source of 63% of Rizzo. If you want to know more about each... Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Every part of the orchards is so rich. We have 3 tour options. Premium includes... Which kind would you like? You're in luck. We have 1 left. Normally they're 100 bits, but seeing how I'm sold out of everything else, I can... That's great. Thank you so much. No, I'm sorry. The only celebrity who shopped recently is Black Hole Birdie. Quite the affable man. And the stories are wrong. He could probably live 2 bits. Ooh, wait a minute. Now that his beau's dead, that means Birdie's single. Maybe I'll... Oh, my! Birdie? No, I'm sorry. And the stories are wrong. He could probably live 2. I never... Huh? Happy workers lead to happy...
If that's happiness, it's...
I'm not quite sure what you mean. There's really nothing better than feeling a euphoric... And we certainly hope you're... I'd say that's a shame, but I'm just...
I don't think I've ever seen an orchard before. I mean, other than Miss McDevitt's garden. You mind if we look around a little?
They got the drop on us. Try that again.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a...
You find anything? You can tell all that?
Such lovely weather. Well, sweet hello there, valued visitor.
Oh, my dear law. Sir?
Why, thank you. Rizzo's encourages all... Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase... Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35... Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself... She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Block. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the... That's right, she was. Maybe it might have involved an issue. All I know is one of our certified tour guides could have given her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds were that her interest. Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. She wasn't, was she? That would be a mighty wretched way to... Pollinization by killer mosquitoes, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, of course, the very last thing Rizzo's would want is a... So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know... Well, there are folks who defend the premium option and its brat pet. Of course, yes, indeedy. Before my morning clock and... Now I'm responsible for growing every twig and berry on this fat... Heaven sweet, no. It's not like he was murdered. And the groundkeeper before that one? Well, she wasn't missing at all. Her body was... No mystery, and certainly no murder with what happened there. I mean, you can't exactly hold some mosquitoes on trial. Accidents do happen. Can't speak for others, but I reckon you could talk to my supervisor, the Gosh and goody gumdrops, but... What kind of investigation? You wouldn't happen to be from the health inspection office. Oh, drat. This distresses me. I warned the orchardist this could happen when we halted our monthly bribe to Slug. So, what might you be looking to find out, Ms. Inspector? Did he now? That sounds about... The overseeing orchardist had the last groundskeeper deliver a See, with our new morale-boosting medical treatments, our employees are... Sorry, I'm not at liberty to say. Trade secrets and all that. I do hope this pleasant... Why, you say that as if... You won't find a Rizzo's worker in all of Eridanos. Happy workers lead to happy customers. And repeat customers make the charts look better. And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my... And now, presently, we call this of course. I can't... There's a reason why we...
So, sneak on...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
What could that have been?
Discrepancy detected nearby.
They're on us.
I can't hear you laughing!
Share my joy! That's our friend!
I just want to be your friend!
Rizzo's would be remiss. Gaze in amazement at the This warehouse is...
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say... It doesn't matter if you're you...
I thought that was, a real good effort. Keep at it.
No jest? Well, that's a wager I sure would have lost. I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet. What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards. Don't I know it? Worker friend of mine ran afoul of one of the swarms and had to get new kidneys. Not due to renal failure, but because the mosquitoes kept stinging his... Don't worry though. Mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards. I am contractually obligated to tell you that But when they do, the only way to get them to return is to go directly to Hive Control and activate emergency recall. But this is all a departure from what I wanted to... Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you? But there's nothing to come clean about. I've just been doing my best. It's not so different from being a regular worker. Oh, it's also more dangerous than traditional. Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here. Laws, you've got a sixth sense. My mother is the Rizzo's assistant vice president of flavor testing. She set me up with this position. Consequently, much as I love delivering... Don't tell anyone I said this, but I sometimes feel that our workers could be treated a little better. So I'm shooting for administration in Rizzo's. Maybe much higher chance of promotion. If I can tough it out here without getting axed, I can prove my merit here and move up in the world. And the sooner I do that, the sooner I can set to improving things for... Mother did mention that. Happy... Let me know if there's anything I can... Oh yes, I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough. I simply never liked the way she stole the limelight from the true star. Burbage 3001. I certainly am. That aerodynamic chassis? Excuse me. Who? I suppose so. Not a peep from me. Hey! What do you think you're doing? Carry on.
Captain, look out! No!
Got it. Heads down.
So... Sneak onto a lost colony ship and skip it across the system? What could go wrong? You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected near... Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging... Timeline discrepancy detected near... Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more...
Hey, Gah! What are you doing in here? Are you authorized? No, she fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago. That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you? Merciful law, that sounds like a lot of philosophism, which is highly outlawed throughout Halcyon. Bleeding hell. Standing up. Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no... I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs, not soon after. Well, she's not going anywhere. I sit inside and I look at plants. Example, tried breeding native Tripicale with a foreign strain. Would have called it Hexticale. In the end, it bred so fast, workers were swallowed. That one, I think, can be attributed to the waspitos. Some lament their irritability, but their productivity. You'd be the first to.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Incoming! Everyone all right?
Real slick.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
I heard about what happened to Helen. If Rizzo's ran that hotel, we would have kept her safe.
We're all family here. Rizzo's takes care of its own.
Just keep your fingers to your own self, okay?
Their mistake.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Bits of wicker detected, embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not. The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hacker. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker.
Something went wrong here.
Oh, hey! Are those wasp-keto hives?
Don't worry, I'll keep my distance.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Unexpected information.
Join us! You'll be happy you did! That's not funny! I just want to be your friend!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis. This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tanks on the orchard's This canister contains a high amount of... These canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the Purpleberry or chemical makeup of substance. 50% water. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Back again, eh? Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't... Well, yes. The orchards are becoming... Our exterminator automax only kill mosquitoes. The reprogramming was easy until I locked myself out of the terminal. Then, when I was running away from the bots, I dropped the terminal access card somewhere in the orchard. Believe me, I know that now. Guess I did sort of mess that one up. Why should weed killer affect saplings? Weed killer. It's in the name. It should kill only... But there's nothing to...
This console is 95% non-functional, remaining 5% functionalities. Cause of shortout is most likely related to...
You've got to be doing this just to mess with me.
Substance contains trace amounts of purple berries, fruit flavors, and artificial...
Hey, take your time.
Back again, eh? Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Well, maybe. I might have had a supersized cup of mixed... Look, I know what you're thinking, but I have the proper permit.
I doubt it. I've used that exact...
Hey, we have a lot of uniforms. It's hard keeping track of all your belongings. How did you notice? The diagnostic normally takes out. Law's alive. I know it's a lot to ask, but is there a chance you could vouch for me to my boss? It might not seem like it, but I've been trying to take the initiative. I really do want to help. Wow, thank you so...
There's no way that backfires.
You're back, I see.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law offers...
How's the investigation going? All right, let's hear the details. A drink? I ain't ever heard of no saboteur dumping drink.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old man? Slug isn't behind your problems.
Ha!
Please. We're subtle, but that's too subtle. If we wanted to destroy your
I see you left a few of them intact, even. Smashed more than...
Never did, like...
So what were the fine details of the sabotage, anyhow? Were Slug's lackeys trying to get the mechanicals to kill all our waspitos? Reckon they've got something in common with the waspitos, then.
In your delusional fantasy, the waspitos wouldn't be out until next pollination cycle.
That seems like a question you should be asking yourself. I mean, a Slug agent could have initiated hive control with the intent...
Stop wasting everyone's time, Hathaway. What you're proposing is infinite. Let's go through this one final time so even you can't confuse it.
Talk about ghosts all you like, but someone was screwing with my orchards. If it wasn't Slug, then who the hell was it? Summers? The intern? I didn't really take her for a meddlesome type. Right now, we of the orchards have to settle things with Slug. I reckon that you're about as
Ah, what the hell. The orchardist seems to get off on complicating what should be a simple deal, but at this point, I just want to be paid and go. The pollen in the air is... agitating.
Never liked paying bits if I ain't gotta, but you're right. Thoughts?
I think that's the first interesting suggestion I've heard since our back and forth began. Slug...
Now that that's out of the way, we can discuss the intern. If she was really causing all that trouble, I will delight in severing her from... Even if I were inclined to believe you, that's some damn severe incompetence you're talking about. I still wouldn't want someone like that working the orchards. What the hell are you proposing? Let her burn the orchards down while I stand behind her and applaud? We ain't got nothing to... She wants to help, does she? You know what? I'll call your bluff. Use your pay, with a little extra for getting to the bottom of things. It's gonna be real interesting.
Can we talk?
Well, that's that. Much as I would have liked you to send Slug packing, maybe then my ex-husband wouldn't have my house, our teacup caneed, and 20,000 of my bits. One way or another, Slug's out of...
So, our situation... At the end of the day, it's almost amazing how easily you were... But at the moment, I'm more than pleased to...